Shirokuma-sama! I don't know what to do. Do you know why? It's because of the latest episode of Youjo Senki. I have no idea what fucking happened. But it's weird though, like I don't want to keep on complaining to people on the fact that I suck at reviewing military anime, because when I did that last week, people kind of wanted me to stop doing that, and they said that they just thought that my reviews were still entertaining. But what can I say to entertain them this time when I don't even know what happened? Please say something. Okay, Coca-Cola Shirokuma-sama isn't really helping me out right now. Let's try Magic Pick Unicorn. Okay, so what do you think I should do? Read my notes? I mean, I would if I had any. What? You think I will do okay as long as I do my best? This isn't a Disney Channel show. Okay, guys, forgive me. I'm gonna try my best with the little notes that I actually have and try to see what I got from this episode. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this episode was different from the other episodes because there was no action at all and everything was basically a ton of military speak. So I'm going to try my best to review this episode. But feel free to help me out in the comments, explain a little more, whatever. Feel free to. I always read the comments for Youjo Senki because it helps me out a lot to understand what's going on. I really appreciate those of you who have been helping me out. So yeah, 6 months have passed and Tanya has been doing pretty fine over at the academy, and once she graduates she'll be on to an easy life. And she always prepares her gun every single day, cleans it out so that she can be ready for the opportunity when Being X shows up and she could possibly shoot it. Although considering that Being X is an entity, I don't think that's gonna happen. But whatever. Tanya, she ends up running into the general, and the general asks her opinion on the war. And Tanya says that she believes that the war will turn into a world war. And it seems like that in this universe they've never had a world war before, so she had to elaborate on what a world war is, about all the countries and how like some will be allies, some will be enemies of course, and like the majority of the world's major countries will be involved in it. And that's what she believes what will happen with this war. So the generals are like, oh, then what do you think we should do? So then she explains on what to do to fight back and stuff, and then the general's just all like, okay, so you think we're on the losing side? You don't think we could try to win? And then that's when Tanya got caught up in her words, and then she explains like a better plan or something like that, and the general's all like, oh, okay, alright, sounds interesting, why don't you write up an official report for me? And then she's all like, okay, sure, Roger. Later on, she ends up having, was going to have lunch with the captain, but it ended up being like, you know, a small chat, and the captain's concerned about Tanya. Since Tanya is, you know, a little girl, well, supposedly a little girl. So the captain, he just had a daughter and he wouldn't want to send his daughter out into the battlefield. So he wanted Tanya to withdraw, wants her to do something else with her talents. But Tanya gave this excellent sob story. She did the puppy dog eyes. She did the puppy dog eyes. Classic. That is how you get them. That was perfect. I enjoyed that scene so much. She was saying that her father died in the war and that her mother abandoned her, and then she was like, you know, an orphan, so all she had was the military, and I'm just like, ew. Looks like that report Tanya made up just so happened to please the higher-ups. So now the general wants Tanya to lead the battalion, and I gotta be honest, I don't know what a battalion is. Listen, you wanna know, like, you guys already know I'm bad with military. We already know that. Do you wanna know how bad I am? I don't understand the ranking systems. I don't understand the difference between, you know, a commander, a lieutenant, colonel, major, captain, general. I don't understand the difference between any of these. I mean, I would like to understand, you know, the basics of that much, you know. I think that'll at least help me out a bit. But apparently if Tanya leads the battalion, then she will be promoted to captain, and after the battalion thing is over, then she will be promoted to major. But right now she has to recruit about 40 something members for this, and apparently the battalion's like worse in the front lines. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna end this right here, because now I feel like a stupid idiot trying to review a military anime. Oh god, I'm gonna end this review right here. Don't worry, I'm still gonna review next week's episode. I'm just really embarrassed because I did so bad. Oh god. Hopefully you were somewhat entertained. I don't know, you probably weren't, but why don't you hopefully, maybe, possibly catch me later as I review Blue Exorcist and Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. Those reviews will be better, I can assure you. Oh god. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.